Hello everybody, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last week, we had some troubles.
What are you
And
waiting for?
this week we might need to do some
These boots have seen everything.
some more talking to people.
Gnome bolted. Sort myself. Friends still ain't. Let's pay the price. Those pricks will get nowhere.
Like last time we talked to this guy. Well, thought it was this guy. Thought they were up here, but apparently they're not.
What are you waiting for?
The walls are deep gnome, mate. But the chiseling is remarkably intricate.
I didn't live here though.
These two.
Light on my feet.
As we talk to this guy,
Off with you. Private conversation. You gone balmy? I hear the ears are first to go. Whatever you think you heard, you thought wrong. Off with you. Private conversation.
maybe I need to hide somewhere and let them talk where I can hear them.
Gnome bolted. Sort myself. Friends still ain't caught her with them. Slaves are paying the price. Those pricks will get nowhere with just axes. Friends gone touched in their head.
That's the cult's doing. Donald's joined up too. Drug. The cult pricks are spreading like flies on shit.
Let me go back over here and pick up the
What are
explosive.
you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits!
Because if we can't get this guy on side, the alternative
Move it! Off with you. Private conversation.
See where the gnome sapper went?
Thrin ain't found a trace. Found a way past.
Get going!
yeah, we might need to just load back before we talk to this guy in the first place. Which I don't remember what it was. I want to say this was just before we had our long rest.
What are you waiting for?
Breathe deep and move.
Clean up this mess. Here goes.
Off with you. Private conversation. You gone whatever you think you heard.
Yeah, that was, we'd already had the talk with him at this point.
The gnome bolted. Saw it myself. Friends still ain't caught a whiff of them. Slaves are paying the price. Those pricks will get nowhere with just axes. Friends gone touched him.
Okay.
That's the cult's doing. Dunnell's joined up too. Drug. The cult pricks are spreading like flies on shit.
Alright, is this where we were when we got the explosives? I think it might be. And if that's the case,
Blast the thing to bits!
no. Although this may well have been well before we, at the very least, this might be before we talked
How much
to
farther can I go?
this guy.
See where the gnomes.
Thrin ain't found the trace. Found a way past the rock wall is my guess.
Scargill's still at it then.
Frick ain't stopped caning those beasts last I saw, and he still ain't broke through. Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Just a small one, but enough to blow the drow out. Someone should grab it. Slaves are never gonna manage with pickaxes.
Can't go chasing maybes. The sergeants are ticket in.
Oh, would you look at that, Kerr? Someone's having a listen.
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is awash with ancient resentments.
The original
True
conversation.
soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nir's debt off him? Yet you got that twat soul stench. If I didn't know better, I'd say a man should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up.
The shiver returns. This time it's colder, sharper.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them.
Ah, maybe this is an answer.
Revenge, eh? In that case, I got a proposal. Want to earn some gold?
What gold? I thought you hadn't been paid
Ain't my
yet.
gold I'm offering. It's the true souls. Thrin's after the absolute glory. That's why she's got those slaves digging for Nir. But we ain't need glory, just coin. And Nir's got plenty. Help Thrin free Nir. Then you and my chums grind him up. Whatever the spoils, we'll drop you a fat cut. You in?
Sounds good. I expect half.
Half? You drugnin. Fine. Half it is, but first, we need to take care of something. You've seen that weird orbi floating about? Knife it. And don't get caught. The cult watches through it, and we can't risk more twat souls showing up. You still standing about? Get on it.
Yes, the orb is right here. Alright, let's regroup. That's not my move. Actually, Gale.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
We have a scroll of invisibility. Let's check some. Invisibility is a level 2 spell. Send that to me.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
You sure we can trust him?
Of course I ain't.
Another step forward.
I ain't trust you, but we got nothing to lose. If all goes to plan.
Alright. Cast the spell
Evanescence.
on me.
Breathe quiet.
Hide.
Move with care. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Best get in and out.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
I try to talk my way out of it.
Usually, this is the point where the guard leaves you alone. But not today. Improperly acquired...
Okay, let's reload back to this one. I'll have to go through the conversation again, but that's fine. He wants the eyeball dead. I'm going to need to lead the eyeball off somewhere or something. It needs to not be sitting right there. I didn't expect it to be as durable as it apparently is.
Blast that thing to bits!
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Seen her run with a bat. Some
Can't.
I would.
A shiver.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nia's death yet? You should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up.
The shiver returned.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them. In that case, I got a proposal. Ain't my but whatever the spoils, we'll drop you a fat cut. You in? You snipe the cult. You still standing about? Get on it. Good. Drop it near the rubble when it's time. Now move.
Alright, we need to find the eye and kill the eye. Which is over here. Quick save. Only has 8 health.
The air is ripe with magic, the path less traveled.
Hey, good looking. Hong Kong.
What's next? Onward.
Never a dull moment. Looking ahead. Have to keep going.
The eye's clobbered. Good work. Time to bust near out and
Okay. Yeah. Quick save. All right.
keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you dig her out!
Yeah, I'm gonna take all of these back. But come over here.
Back on your feet, or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
We're gonna stand around up here. If I said I wanted to go down, I want everybody else staying up there. But if I break group and I run down here, I have to go around. Good. Good. That is what I wanted to happen.
Back on your feet, or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
That one out of the way.
I'll peel your
Now I can get down.
if you don't move, and you better hope that's the worst.
Alright, where is the little bitty explosive vial? Here's somewhere. There it is.
What are you waiting for?
Alright. Now I go back up here.
Blast the thing to bits!
And I shoot the thing from up here. Yes.
What are you waiting
Fix
for?
a. Shoot it. Over here. Move the barrel back in the way.
Well done!
For what, Thryn? For someone else to free me?
True soul, please, let me explain.
I'm not interested in excuses, Thryn. You failed me. You failed the absolute.
Put it out of your mind. I'm here now.
Okay, I'm apparently too far away.
Nina and Ricky, did they suffer?
Finally! Worthless! Does not. You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious. The absolute. A test. Thryn, if he indeed is a true soul, let the absolute save him.
Damn right it's time. You owe my crew a 10 days worth of coin near, and the reckoning's come.
You bargained with this wretch. How vexing. Near is not without mercy, true soul. The rat has given you a chance to earn my favor. Strike him down. Prove your faith. Heretics. Let Near be your end.
I wonder why Karlax didn't approve of siding with the rebels.
Time to deal some punishment.
Gonna let the rebels do some of the fighting down there.
Impero Vivi! Impero Vivi!
Oh, I've got Karlak using the stupid axe. Let's switch you back to your soul. Oh, yeah. Oh well.
You're in my thrall. May the dice roll in my favor.
Okay. You have what you can do here, okay.
Step by step.
Move Gale over there. Got 2 more friendlies that have just appeared.
On my way.
Pull Shadowheart back. Well, that one's dead. Okay, also
Jimmy
pull
on the go.
Karlak back. Switch her back to her sword.
Light on my feet.
Alright.
I don't fancy their chances.
Onward. Your time has come.
Need to learn the hard way.
Can't slow down.
The witching hour. With haste.
Now we still have another Mind Master up.
Take Julio.
Shove.
Down the hatch.
Come here.
No time for mercy.
One can't always be a gentleman. Of course.
Much easier when you have help. Much easier. Well. Is that you just did? I think he was targeting Nair with that. That's acceptable.
Have to keep going.
And now Karlach ought to finish him off. Can we get over here to this one? No.
Blood comes easy these days.
What fools these mortals be. With glee.
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
If not over,
The decaying corpse lies before you.
Oof. I'm gonna fail to behead him.
You finish wresting the head from the drow's twisted neck.
I'm not entirely sure why, but I guess I looted his corpse too early or something.
Strike hard, strike fast.
time to push my luck again.
I smell blood.
Karlak. Oh, I've got Gale standing inside a silence field. Actually, let me check something. Okay, that's before the fight started, so I'm not redoing the fight. And it's not like these were good guys in the first place. Okay, they've got a healer. The healer needs to die.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Can't even catch my breath.
Got to concentrate.
I don't think that healed anybody.
Never a dull moment.
This is gonna feel good.
He just crit Shadowheart down, which is bad. Miss a riposte. That's always nice. Okay, put him down.
Well, so much for peace.
Alright, split stack. Sent to Karlak. Let's get over here. Okay, Karlak, you are going to drink a potion. And then you are going to kill this guy. Doesn't that sound like a great idea? Is that a miss? No.
No choice but to keep going.
Go. Have fun in the lava. Ah, thank you, Shadowheart. Oh wait, that wasn't Shadowheart surviving. That was her gaining a level.
Need to act fast.
Where do I go from here?
Not right. I'm so sorry.
Get up, Gale.
Baldur, are you all right?
Monk. Better now that I'm... God. We're near. We're near.
Well, I think technically we just betrayed everybody, but it was an accident.
No.
Best be on my way.
Let's talk to the gnomes.
Beldron! I was so worried. Did Near hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gaedel Ironhand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? Glittering gods! I should have known that one was too damn stubborn to die. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walbran gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Walbran. Now!
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Walbran. He knows things. Things they want to know, too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
Does this have anything to do with the rune powder?
Well, you're a sharp one. Most still believe it's a fairy tale. I know I did, once. But not Walbran. He bloody found it. A small cache buried down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast.
We'll just have to free him first.
You really would, wouldn't you? But not us. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now,
we'll have to make other arrangements.
And just like that, you'd leave Wulbren behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Wulbren might have kept you around.
Enough.
And neither will this twit, apparently.
My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake. Then, on to the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Wulbren together.
Damn drow. He did this to you. My sister! Dead by Nir's hand! Mana, I'm so sorry.
Peace now. Praise Iron Hand.
Could have been you.
Damn drow.
I can't bear to think
He
about
did this to you.
You don't need...
freedom. I'd forgotten how it felt.
No. No, no, no.
The mask.
You're covered in dust.
Fine. Curious,
Wait.
I guess.
That a bruise there.
Stop fussing. It's nothing, I swear.
I'm your husband. It's my job.
Please.
I wouldn't do it any other way.
Man. Come.
Try again.
No.
Much better.
Baldur, are you alright?
Lunk. Better now.
God. Why, Nir?
Alright, let's take a look. Nice boots. That's an interesting sword. I can upgrade that at some point. What is your... I'm going to give that to Karlak. And syndicate. Yeah. That reminds me.
To be cautious.
I don't know what I'm carrying around. It's so
Never wanted the
heavy.
easy path.
No. By the God.
Lots of high quality stuff on him.
No.
I am now heavily encumbered.
Lunk. Better now that I'm with you.
God.
Oh, I could go
Hey,
for a
Karlak,
good meal.
you pick these up.
Nir.
Shh. Put it out of your mind. I'm here.
Okay. Take a look at our quests. Oh, we did? Ah, that must be it. I think that means that we are done in the Underdark.
Wait.
Well, other than like in a colony. And give the Sovereign Nir's head like you wanted.
Moving it.
Can't give up now.
I'm so heavily encumbered I can barely walk. Gotcha. Okay. I apologize. We're going to have to do a little bit of on-video inventory management. Send that to camp. That to camp. No longer heavily encumbered, which is good. We've got a lot. We picked up a lot of armor. Now we should be able to come up here.
Time to press ahead.
Peacebringer, be at home. The Drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter.
I've got a lot of names with the Myconids now.
As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
This. Okay. Did what? Animating spores on Nir's head. Blooming drow head. Alright, we're gonna go back to camp. We're gonna level up. We're gonna do our long rest. We're gonna deal with Shadowheart and Lae'zel trying to kill each other again. Level up first. Alright, we got a feat. Athlete might be good. That might also be good. Since I lead the way, make it less likely I'm gonna miss traps. Gain proficiency in 3 skills. That would be very nice as well. Extra hit points is also always nice, but I think we're going to take Dungeon Delver. Ah, that's nice. Gain 2 spell. Okay. Okay. I know there are some spells that we need. We need Longstrider. That is something that we need. He could just straight up learn invisibility, which would be useful. Kind of looking for spells that increase our utility. Grant Flight might be useful. Alright, we're gonna take Enhanced Leap. And Prepared Spells. I hardly ever use Mage Armor. I should use Mage Armor. Drop Dark Vision. Drop Thunder Wave. I think this can be cast as a ritual, so it doesn't need to be. I don't know if it needs to be prepared or not. Take both. More rage. Animal aspect. Of another mighty beast, okay. No. Gain advantage on perception. That would be nice. That could be useful. Ooh. That could be useful. What is aspect of the wolf? No. Yeah, we're taking aspect of the tiger. Being a cleric, she doesn't have to prepare spells, does she? Maybe she does. I'm going to remove Guiding Bolt and add Mass Healing Word.
A little help, please.
Okay, where's my button for the others? I can't level them up when they're not in the party. That's fine. Alright, quick save. In the event we screw up convincing Shadowheart not to kill Lysel again.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
Stop
Remove
squabbling, both of
yourself
you.
if you are so easily offended.
Nonsense. You'll just finally...
Spare your indignity. Every word that spills from your mouth is worth less than the last. Incorrect.
Do you hear this,
No others. Just you and...
Lysel thinks I have something...
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
I doubt this one's wit.
I do not wish to spill...
Fine. You had every chance to look the other.
Spare me the justification.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
Okay.
She's a liability.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Can I do that, Lae'zel?
Never.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you?
What would you have?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
Okay. Hey, Scratch Buddy. He's a good buddy. All right, let's go around and talk to our companions, see if anybody has anything to say. I'm sure Lae'zel is upset. Lae'zel's always upset.
I have a confession. I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
And I thought you cruel, stubborn, and judgmental.
All that is true. I am cold as the sea of night. But you have stoked fires I didn't know I possessed. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect, and more still, my yearning. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end.
Hold on, are you coming on to me? Yeah, I have just one word for you. Yuck. Yeah. You respect me so much, then why are you such a prickly grouch?
If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the Undying Queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be, say what I must be, to survive every beast I face and every wound I bear. Enough talk. I will be plain. I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later. But I want it all the same. Do you?
Absolutely not. Yeah, I'm flattered, but the answer is no.
Your loss, I fear. One day soon, you will wonder how my lips might have tasted.
No.
How my fingers on your skin might have felt.
No, I don't think I will have.
You will wish you could return to this lost moment.
No, I will not. All right, Volo.
Ah, my good fellow.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
That is not a needle. How many times have you done this before?
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over. You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
This might be a mistake, but I've got to let him try it.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
How? Endure the discomfort.
Finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo
Ow.
frowns and begins to push.
Benchmark this.
Pain shoots through your body as the
Trying to
needle
kill me,
snags
Volo?
on your optic nerve.
I think I have it.
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
Oh, this is going to be horrible.
Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Oh, this is going to be bad.
Don't move.
I really don't plan on it, but
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow.
I think I'm about to lose an eye.
Then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run.
I
agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
You knocked my
Please,
bloody
try not to
eye out.
overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there
Partly.
is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Oh, and Volo runs away. Oh.
Softer than a whisper.
Well, I did just lose an eye. But I seem to be able to permanently see invisible things. think I'm just going to say hide helmet. Because I prefer not to see it. Hey, we can see invisible things now.
If the gods are watching me. You wish to speak? Impressive. Most would quake at the mere thought of delving that far into the Underdark. What did you find? Keep looking. If they're present, then it's likely there's a route to Moonrise somewhere. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely, but if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it.
Very glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled things without letting any blood. I would have enjoyed the spectacle, but not losing either one of those lunatics.
Oh, I really thought Shadowheart and Lae'zel might fight to the death over that artifact. A pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment.
I don't think there'll be any more trouble between Lae'zel and I, if you were wondering. We can all sleep easier now. Well, apart from all the rest.
Good.
You have an interesting definition of friendly, but yes.
Let's just see if she's willing to talk.
I don't know what you mean.
No, still not ready.
Fine. What's on your mind? I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with. Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due. You and I have shared some good times together, and it seems we have plenty in common.
Alright. Gotta find Gale. Oh, stuck in the wall.
I'll say one thing for our troop. We're not short on drama. I'm glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled their differences peacefully. Eventually. I assure you it's not. Don't get me wrong. You did well. The somatic component, the verbal component, even the focus on the inner self that invites Mystra in. But I was still your conduit. To perform such a feat alone requires much and arduous study. Yet it is life's most worthy pursuit in my impartial, if not humble opinion.
How you doing, Will?
Welcome to the League of the Lone Eye, my friend. Not to minimize the pain of Volo's poking and prodding, but I promise, you'll be used to the prosthesis in no time. Besides, I find it gives one an air of mystique. No one's more intriguing than a man with one eye.
Okay. Alright, guys, I believe that is where we are going to call it for this episode. I'm once again going to clean out my bags between episodes. And next week, we will head into the mountain pass. And see what we can do there. And let's see, is the mountain pass, is that where the Duke is? Yeah, he might be in Moonrise. But we might take Gale or we might take Will and Lizelle with us instead of Karlach and Gale when we go into the mountain pass. Actually, no. I don't know. We'll figure out something. But until next time, guys, I want to thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all next time. And have a good day.